Hello friends, this is Chuck Brocka, Salt Valley. You know, we're asked to read the Book of Mormon, and hey, that's what we're doing. Ether 5:4 prophesies 3 witnesses to the Book of Mormon plates. The LDS Church often pictures Joseph Smith translating over the plates. But why? He only used them for the first 116 pages that were lost by Martin Harris. The Pearl of Great Price claims interpreters came with the plates, 2 stones and silver bows, and these stones, fastened to a breastplate, constituted what is called the Urim and Thummim, deposited with the plates for the purpose of translating the book. I guess that sounds impressive, but then why not use them rather than a seer stone from a well? Emma Smith described it this way: I frequently wrote day after sitting by the table close by him, he sitting with his face buried in his hat with a stone in it and dictating hour after hour with nothing between us. The plates often lay on a table without any attempt at concealment. Statement by Emma Smith, Early Mormon Documents, Volume 1, page 541. A professor from BYU, Nels Nelson, confirms Joseph Smith did not look directly at the plates while translating. In fact, the plates, while they were in the possession of the prophet, were probably not immediately at hand with him during most of the translation. Emma's father said, the manner in which he pretended to read and interpret was the same as when he looked for the money diggers with his stone in his hat and his hat over his face, while the book of plates were at the same time hid in the woods. Isaac Hale's statement, Early Mormon Documents, Volume 4, page 287. From Martin Harris we learn the prophet possessed a seer stone by which he was enabled to translate, as well as from the Urim and Thummim, and for convenience he then used the seer stone. Historical record, LDS historian Andrew Jensen. So what is the relevance of the plates? In the house or in the woods? It doesn't matter. David Whitmer corrects the LDS Church. I will now give you a description of the manner in which the Book of Mormon was translated. Joseph would put the seer stone into a hat and put his face in the hat, drawing it closely around his face to exclude the light, and in the darkness the spiritual light would shine. Brother Joseph would read off the English to Oliver Cowdery, who was his principal scribe, and when it was written down and repeated to Brother Joseph to see if it was correct, then it would disappear, and another character with the interpretation would appear. Addressed to all believers in Christ, 1887, page 12. LDS Richard Bushman adds, thus we see that Joseph Smith found the plates by using his magic stone. Then he used that stone instead of the instrument prepared by God to receive an inspired translation of records he didn't even need to see. Joseph Smith, Rough Stone. Rolling, page 192. For once, I agree with LDS Apostle Jeffrey Holland. Either the Book of Mormon is what the prophet Joseph said it was, or this church and its founder are false. Jesus said, and many false prophets shall arise and deceive many. Matthew 24:11. If you have been deceived by the false promises, where can you turn? Go to the Bible. Go to Jesus.